Hi guys, Charmel Fleming here. So today we'll be joined by Judy Lyle, the owner of Judy's Guesthouse based in Kimberley in the Northern Cape. And we know all industries were affected during the pandemic and various lockdowns. But I think the industry that was affected the most and still continues to be affected is the travel and tourism industry. So Judy, could you share your experience of what you had to do in order to survive the uncertainty during the pandemic?
Hi, all my guests booked out as soon as they heard about lockdown coming and left. Then we had very few coming back because of them losing their jobs and no traveling allowed. I eventually resorted to taking long-term stayers at a very minimal cost so that I could fill rooms to get some form of income in, which has been going very well. My guests have very slowly but surely been coming back, but lots of them will just phone and say, Judy, you won't be seeing me, business holders. Judy lost the job. So it's really been a tough time. My staff, I have managed to pay, thanks to help from friends, to keep them going, but in the last 2 months they've gone on to hourly pay. Water and lights have just shot up in Kimberley, which is a ridiculous amount. No worry from the council to say, oh, you can pay off for whatever. It's just like you will pay it, and that is it. I have had help from the bank with not paying my bond off. That I will be very thankful to Standard Bank for. And the rest, we're just existing, living from day to day.
So sure, that's actually heartbreaking, and I mean that is probably happening across the board. So can you tell me? So since we're getting to some sense of steadiness, what do you kind of foresee things going on in the future? How's that going to help you, and what are you guys doing?
Well, we're basically trying to rebuild the guest house, new clientele, all the regular new clients, like you would do get new clients. We're trying to get them, the old ones that have lost their jobs. We just hope that they will manage to get back into a rhythm and start coming back here as well. The tourists do not come to Kimberley at all because the town has gone backwards. So we are trying to see what we can do to get the town tidied up and that the tourist attractions open longer hours, because they just say, oh, there's nobody coming, we can just close it. So I know a lot of the guest houses have closed down or been sold to become other businesses. You know, their properties have changed from a guest house to lawyers' buildings or whatever. So it's quite a heavy gain, but we are positive. I mean, I managed to get guests back, and I get a new care client, so that is fantastic. I am a fairly positive person, so we will hope for the best.
So,
the other thing is we're not by the sea, so what is the chance of the tourists coming? As soon as we have anybody trying to come through from Durban to see the flowers, it's such a short period of time, and it's such a long distance for them to go that they will, if they can make it to Kimberley, they'll spend one night and duck, because they've got to get to the flowers while the flowers are flowering in the Northern Cape. And that's it. So we just live in hope.
So what I hear you saying, it is a community effort, whether that, and we've got all role players got to play a part in this. So Judy, we thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you. We appreciate what you're doing, and best of luck for the future. Thank you.
And thank you very much for doing the interview with me.
It's only a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.